This is going to be a short but important video. Really important, right? Don't be a dork. Please don't be a dork, right? Really, right? I don't know the real definition of being a dork is, but it's like don't be a you see some people they they okay, now I'm gonna start an online business, and they start an online business. They go like, okay, now full focus for 3 months, right? Okay, well, if it's your first time starting an online business, you have to loads of work to do. Right? It's going to take a little bit more than 3 months if you want to see success. I mean, you can actually make some things happen like at 30 days, of course, right? And then make big things happen in 30 days. But right, you have also the character building and face some challenges, obviously, and it should be so, right? Because then let's say now you get rich, and now you don't have any character building, and now you get rich, and you have email who's not working anymore. Email list, right? What are you doing, right? I had one time my email list just failed, right? And I didn't know what a freebie was. I think I already told that story. I didn't know what a freebie was, but I was on Pinterest. And I was getting a lot of view, a lot of traffic, but there was no conversion. And my idea was like, well, I have some emails from the affiliate platform that is giving me, so I'm going to use them. I want email, so then I need emails. So what I'm going to do is I'm give them something free, and I'm going to get the emails in exchange. I did this. I had like a limit of 25 emails. I got 25 emails in one evening. And then I had a little problem with ConvertKit. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to send an email to ConvertKit. I sent an email to ConvertKit. I said, I'm an affiliate marketer. They don't like affiliate marketers. They banned me. I lost my 25 emails. I didn't have any emails anymore. For me, it was my first 25 emails. For me, it was like, oh my god. It was in between I loved it. Right? It was like exciting. It was like something happening. But at the same time, it was like end of the world, right? It wasn't end of the world. It's just like, oh, my emails are gone, right? And I was like, wow, my emails are gone, right? So then what I just did is like for the whole night, I rebuilt my freebie, I rebuilt my landing pages on another platform, which was like answer the public, not answer the public, no, things like what is it? Another email platform, which was I think email platform. No. When I get a response, it's a good email platform, right? But Active Campaign or Aweber, Active Aweber, Aweber, exactly. It was Aweber, and I built all back on Aweber. And I had again a limit of 25 subscribers. Oh no, I think I had a limit of 25 subscribers on Aweber. I just had 25 subscribers on the convert. And by the way, the thing you can do when you have like this, you can change platform. You just download the CSV and you just put it back onto the other platform, and you can just keep all the emails. This is what I did now with Wix, because it creates really beautiful. You can create really beautiful pages, right? Like really good pages, really good pages, and you can have a form. So that's what I did. I'm on Wix. But essentially, it's like you don't have those character buildings. You're not going to it's going to be harder. For example, there's some people who will get like rich at 15 years old. It's great, right? Cool. But it's like half great, I think, right? Because now they are at 15, you're still a boy, right? Not you're still a boy. You still have a lot of things that you haven't went through, right? Maybe went through first breakup, good, but then you, for example, you didn't worked hard, or you didn't worked hard and for a long time. It's like, for example, you work hard for someone for 3 months, good. But for example, you go to a job, you work hard in a job for like a full year. Like the first month, okay, maybe you pause, you okay, cool, but even after the first week, you working on, like, for example, on that business, you somewhat annoyed of that life. You want another life, right? But you still have to keep on, you want to still have to be positive in your mind and keep on doing the right things every single time. And you don't want to, and you still act it's not still, right? Because then when you go through this, you understand that it's not really about still doing it. It's just that making it clear in your mind, you pace up that life, you want to change that life, right? And you can still do all the other things as not getting emotional, right? Not being a great person, smiling, all that sort of stuff, right? It's just on you. You're pissed at that life, you want to change that life, right? Genuinely pissed at that life and you want to change it, right? That's the thing, right? Now, weak people, they go I'm pissed at life. And if someone talks to them, they go oh, why are you talking to me? Oh. They go so emotional about it, right? They don't control themselves, right? Well, these are a couple of character buildings you want, right? Because then after this, you go further, and you have like you start getting more pressure, right? Except the people who, which is a good life also, right? They make money and they go to Thailand and just like do whatever they want. It's a great life too, right? They 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 do like face some pressure. They do face pressure, but it's like less pressure. Like for example, like I say, you take responsibility of your family, and then you go like to you have like you piling up the businesses, and then you have like although lots of hires that you're doing, you have to make the money if not you cannot pay your employees, stuff like that. So you have starting a piling of pressure, right? And then let's say you go through like some challenges. You don't want to go like through like someone comes talk to you. You don't go like like you just it's so emotional like all over the place like so talk to me a lot more. No, you don't want to do that, right? And these are also some character buildings, right? So now for the people who are getting like rich at 15 years old, right? Now something else they can like some social skills, right? Because now let's say they worked hard for like 6 months, right? 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, 12 months. Okay, cool. But now they were in their room all the time, and they have no social skills, right? It's not like for example, let's say he's a millionaire, but girls are probably going to use him, right? And he's a millionaire, but he's like he doesn't know, like he doesn't see what all the things are like what people are doing as gestures, are like you can see that can spot them, right? As like is he trying to use me or is he just a genuine friend, right? And this is my point, that people starting a business and then stay 3 months, 6 months in their room, and then they just do nothing else, right? They just like go work, room, work, right? And they just don't do nothing of their life, and then they just become dork, right? I was like, I understand you pissed off, you pissed off life, of course, right? Totally understand this, but you should like still be aware of it as like building up experiences, as like you have this to do. Okay, when you look at your day, you have those things to do. Right? If you're putting on 15 minutes of talking to someone just to raise your social skills, right? You're not gonna waste time. Right? It's gonna be actually beneficial for you, right? As like you also want to like one thing. Well, like say you're coming home from your work, from your job, right? Well, instead of like going on your phone and working, you can spend like 10 minutes approaching someone, whatever, a girl, a man, whatever it is, right? Or see a girl that you find attractive, do approach you talk to her, 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes. You don't need more. But just with those things, right? You're gonna build yourself up, right? These are your life's gonna be different, right? You also, especially so it's my experience. The more you approach feminine and beautiful women, the more masculine you become, right? Because polar opposites, polar opposites, and so essentially, you don't like you don't just like close yourself in a room and don't do nothing. You want to do you don't do those couple things, right? And like since you have those things to do, you can still like then live like do those other like do for them go on a date here, right? Like let's say you work all week long, we go on one date on Friday for 3 hours. It's not gonna hurt you, and you just like actually it's gonna be beneficial for you because now you use in the morning you upgrading yourself, getting better, but also gonna get more energy because since now you take a step back out of the old work to do, you say okay maybe here I did something wrong, I'm gonna do this, right? But also now you spend time with someone that like is like you give them fun, they give you happiness, right? They give for example they give you a beautiful smile, they give you happiness. It's like things that you appreciate. You had a good time, right? Like going back to work, you have like you're more full of life, right? You get more ideas, like which is not something that you need. Well, personal opinion is not something that you need, but it still is better, right? So you think those kind of things you don't want to be a dork, right? It's like also things like have a friend who like he, he's doing this as a joke, right? But he's still I don't know if he's joking actually about it. He's saying I'm afraid of girls. And I'm telling him, okay, you're afraid of girls, okay, and you're waiting for that one girl, which it's like I don't think it's like I don't really believe in that one girl, right? Because like maybe you have that one girl, okay, cool, but then that one girl like she finds it like you slack for 3 months or for which is that lot 3 months actually, right? You can spot on the first second when you slacking, but like that one girl actually she leaves you for another man. Okay, well it's not that one girl, right? So for example, it's like it's not like okay, it's not like being psychopath. It's like being like so negative about it, but it's just that like if you wait for that one girl, right, and you find some girl you find attractive, well, then it's like you you don't want to put her on too high pedestal, because then there's like you're just gonna be awkward around her, right? And she's just not gonna like it. She's just like not gonna feel it, right? Same thing as like sometimes you think like this is the one girl, but it's not, right? So you want to that's like it's like you want to how do you call it? If you think too much about like that fairy tale, right? Or personal experience. Think too much about a fairy tale, is that then it's like you, for example, like envy is actually not like that. It can someone like sometimes like a bit blind you, right? And then it's like even when a person is not, right, it can blind you some couple of points. And that's one of the things also like this is why you want to, for example, talk to girls. Why? Because now you can see if that person is interesting to you or not, if they actually interested to you or not, like if they just want, for example, your money, if they just want your benefits, your money, you, or like just have some just because you're funny, or they're actually interested to you, right? You can see, like for example, you're talking and you have someone thing on your shoulder. Are they taking it off, right? This one thing. Okay, cool. She's not afraid of contact. She's like she having a good time for you. She's like doing this for you, which is like some of little help. Okay, cool. There's a good energy going towards, right? Now, for example, do they like are they receptive to the jokes? Are they looking at you, right? Are they someone ignoring you, or are they like or they more like smiling, happy to see you, right? And sometimes they don't go all the time. People don't go all the time like, oh yeah, cool, happy to see you, right? But there's other gestures, right? But then you can see, right? Then you can spot if someone is interested to you or not. If someone is like for example, when sometimes you say you're talking to someone, right? And you get to a point where you say like, yeah, well, cool, we'll meet later on for a sparring, right? You can see as that person, did they really mean it, or did they just want to end the conversation and now leave, right? You can see those things, right? And you spot those things, right? You know, it teaches you a lot of lessons, right? And so if you don't go to those things, now let's say you get rich, right? Because one thing also is like when you are not rich, people don't see you that much, right? Like for example, when you're rich, you have some money and stuff like this, right? You go into different spheres and you go into different places, and people see you more. Now let's say you get like disrespected in the middle of that because you don't know how to handle things because you didn't have that experience. This is going to be not the right place to get disrespected. But if you just go to get disrespected in this middle of the streets and nobody sees you, nobody knows you, you get experience, you know how to handle it next time. Boom, right? It's gonna be different, right? Also, the same thing as like working out. Some people they get rich but they don't work out, and now they're like, well, no, they I don't know how you can like, well, okay, you just actually yes, you can just like work on it, like you get there, right? But essentially, it's like I wouldn't want to live a life without working out every single day, right? Without movement every single day. So those are the couple things like character building. Those are the couple things that like make you like a man, right? Make you a strong person. And the same thing for women, right? As like you can see also for you can see when a man he just like is a he just wants to fuck you. He just like someone genuine. I was like one thing that I say, like I had a girl one time ask me, how can I know if that girl's genuine, if that guy's genuine? Is like, is he doing what he okay. Is he like you can look essentially it's things that you see in people, right? As like in the smile in the face, right? Sometimes like just like a bit like you don't have a lot of confidence, right? But essentially you see when it's spotted when it's not confidence, low confidence, like a bit like a bit shy, or if it's something that like they're hitting back behind the back, right? As like for example, they have like someone of like a shy smile. Okay, so cool. We spot. Okay, they either smile or they either shy or they either are have something in the back of the mind. And then with some we see have some genuine times like talking with them, and it goes like they go like they have a really conversation that really goes in, right? Goes in like you're having a fun time, and it goes in the mood and goes like back and forth. Okay, they were just a bit shy, but if you go to the conversation, never really goes high, or they just look like they don't like they was trying to go to one specific place, right? As like right, like for example, always talking about that same thing. Like they for example, they they want to you're on a date with them, and they want to go back to their place with you. Okay, you know what they want to do. They keep on talking about the same thing, right? As at one point, you understand what they want. Okay, cool. What do you understand, right? Okay, now it wasn't shyness. It was just that they know what they want from you, right? So, But it's like it depends how you want to go. It depends the attention how you want to go. Right? Because like everyone wants this also, right? But like it depends how you want to go. But now essentially it's like the point is that I want to make is that like are they like are they like are they like actually kind or actually like real and kind or not, right? And another thing is, do they do what they want or they do what you want? If they do what you want, it's like two things. Number one, they're not. It's not the man that you want. And number two is like it's just a how do we call this? A bomb that is about to explode, right? It's bomb like a bomb with a countdown. It's like a countdown bomb, right? Like you just wait for a couple. At least minimum. At best, it'll be a couple. At best, it'll be as soon as possible, right? But if not, right, and you can spot those things. Like if they don't do what they want and do what you want all the time, as like, oh yeah, well, let's go to let's go to karting. Oh no, I want golf. Okay, let's do golf. And you do this like this every single time. Almost not. It's like this is not going to be a fun person to be around because they want to karting. Like, okay, golf, right? And then also, right, because it depends. Like, of course, you can go like, oh no, I want to golf. Okay, cool, let's go golf. And they have some fun with it. But if they every single time do what the other people want, just the bomb is about to explode, like on a countdown. What if they do what they want? As like, I'm doing karting. You want to come? Or for example, they tell you, I think this. I don't think so. No, right? I don't agree with that. No, they think what they want. Now this is someone that's like, is they doing what they want? So it's like they're not hurting themselves, right? Also, it's not like they're being themselves. It's not a bomb that's going to explode in like 5 years and just going to go all over the place and it's going to make no sense, right? The people who explode this is like you should have done what you wanted to do, right? It's the fault of nobody, right? Even if you can see it, right? Same people, most of the time when you spot it as like those people they don't do what they want, you what? I need to keep a line in my videos because I'm keep going too far, but essentially it's like when you see it, right, and you still tell them, okay, no, you want to karting, right? They want to, for example, they want to do like axe throw, right? Oh no, we want to do axe throw. Okay, let's go do axe throw. No problem. Let's go do axe throw. Like, oh no, let's go. It's fine. Let's go golf. And then like essentially, let's say still do axe throw, right? They still like they're still going to be someone like weird with it, right? Because like it's just gonna be a bit weird with it, right? It's like not such a confidence. It's feel like they've made like somewhat of like a bad time to others and stuff like that, but just because they have to work on their confidence and look deep into it. Why do I experience those thoughts and those feelings, right? And what can I do to prove it? Like, is it really that? Because it's not like that, right? It's not like that, right? It's not like, oh, you put bad thing for you. It's not they put bad time to people, right? No, if they don't want to come, they don't want to come, right? If they still want to go, they go, and it's like it's had a good time, right? So that depends on if you with who you hang around. Because if you hang around two people, like it's two people hang around and each other together, and there's two people, they don't do what they want, they do what other people want, it's going to be a mess, right? Because both people are going to be bored of the same thing, right? In the same place. And also sometimes they both realize like, shit, I'm bored. They say it, the other one's like, yeah, I'm bored too, and they become more like, boom, right? Instantly, like whole changement, right? In both people. But it's essentially like the thing I want to say is that don't be a dork, right? Don't be someone who's just like if you have already some like building blocks of your life, right? You build your life and all sorts of stuff. Now it's better to like it's like in a better place to go like, okay, monk mode, for example, 3 month monk mode, right? Cool, it's good, right? But if you don't, then you are missing that like those building blocks, right? Like for example, because like you are when you are young, there's certain things when you're building yourself up. Is the most important years of building yourself. So, if, for example, if as a young person you didn't have a lot of social interactions, now later down the line it's going to be like it's not going to be a bit hard, but essentially like it's going to be it is going to be a bit hard. But it's like it's going to be take a bit more time. It's going to be a bit harder. The thing that you have to like take off roots that you have to take off to like then change the person you are, become more social. But you can totally do it, right? You can totally do it. Right? There's nothing you cannot do. You can totally do it, right? People say like, oh no, you young years define yourself as bullshit, right? You can totally do it. It's just going to take a bit more work, right? and a bit more dedication, a bit more like determination and perspicacity, right? Determination, pure will, and perspicacity to look in your mind and to look to pay attention to what's happening in your mind and your thoughts and like pay attention to the environment. Like, okay, so here's what I'm doing wrong. Here's one of my thoughts. Like, and look deep into them. Right? This is what I want to take. You can totally do it. Do you want to do it? Yes, you can. Yes, you want to do it. Okay, you can do it. Right? If you give yourself like, there's one thing that people say in French is like se donner les moyens. It's like giving yourself the les moyens. Like well, Google Translate. Giving yourself the possibilities, giving yourself like the energy and the like how call this, like, so donner, giving yourself the means. It's like essentially like you have like some people are blocking themselves from achieving something, and if you stop blocking yourself, like it's like you have everything that you have everything inside of yourself to achieve what you want, right? But some people are blocking themselves, and they don't give themselves the possibilities, right? But then when they give themselves the possibilities and stop blocking themselves, they give themselves all the power, all the possibilities. Now they do, right? They have no more blocks to do, right? Like so giving yourself the possibilities, the power, the capabilities, right? Right, and stop blocking yourself, like se donner les moyens, right? Then there's all the training and all that sort of stuff, and like you can write down on papers and all that sort of stuff, right? It's a BMV pen like that, right? For example, like so yeah, these are all things that like the BMV pen from Germany, right? Really smooth. But this is all the things that like you can follow, right? It's like I don't know how we say this in English. This is a French quote that people say. Coach tells you that, right? It's like donne-toi les moyens, right? They like yell at you like that, right? It's a good thing, right? It's especially if nobody ever yelled at you, or nobody have like. It is another topic, but if nobody ever yelled at you, then it's like this is one thing when you know like you want to like actually, right? And like having like then step their foot on the ground, as I told you, like no, you don't do that, you do this, right? Which is normally the rules of parents, but like now less and less parents are doing it, right? So you better off like for this is one thing of building block for character building, right? Of determination, grit, of this way you can for example join a fighting club, right? A fighting and not like Aikido. not not Aikido, no. I'm talking about like boxing or like kickboxing or like Muay Thai. Muay Thai is a good thing. Or like wrestling, right? Jiu-Jitsu is cool, but Jiu-Jitsu is like you're not getting. It's like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? And Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's like I don't see a lot of hits in it. It's like cool, like locks and stuff like that, and it's good, right? And it's a good sport, right? It's useful, especially in MMA, right? But it's like it's not really like when you're taking a shot from a boxer in the face or in the liver, it's something else than like just like rolling around and all stuff, right? Right? Don't mistake what I'm saying, right? If you're taking like a leg lock, right? You still are in a bad position, right? Like you don't want to get your leg broken, right? You gotta find something, right? You find something, you find something. I don't know. You just pull out a gun, you just do something, right? But you see what I mean? Pull out a knife, cut his leg, cut his arm, right? But like don't do this. You have ways to escape it, right? But you see what I mean? Taking a shot from a boxer in the liver or in the face, or like taking a shot from a boxer, it's something else, right? It's something different. Like people say, oh, your brain is moving, blah 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 blah. Well, some people need to get their brain moving, right? Some people do need to get their brain back in place, right? That'll be good, right? So that was a long video I expected. I hope that video is useful for you. Don't be a dork, and I'll see you next time. I don't know if it's dork, but don't be that guy, and I'll see you next time.